Well, here we are, day 41. It's actually day 40, but I'm going to put this on day 41, and I may have more to add to it before tomorrow, because I'm going to wait and see if this crappy company calls me back, AG Solar. We failed the inspection. That's right. When I called yesterday, I guess they got on the ball, but they did not call me back, which is totally unacceptable, and we failed the inspection. Now, I've calmed down a little bit now, but here's what I said right after the guy left. After he left, and I could get my dog to quit barking, because he barked for 5 minutes after he was gone and smelling around for him and barking some more. Then here's what I said. May 10th, 10:18 a.m. I don't know if I'm going to put this on as a second video today or if I'm going to put it up with tomorrow's video. So May 10th, day 40, 11th, day 41, depending on which I do. But I am furious. First off, this company will not return phone calls, but they did get on the ball. And they got this straightened out, I guess. But it's unacceptable that they will not call you and let you know what's going on. The city inspector came out today. There, now we got something else to look at besides that stupid page. But the city inspector, it wasn't this guy, I don't think, but he came out today and he failed the install. He said, when coming into the house, there's a junction, an elbow, a bunch of wires together, something. And anytime there, I think he used the word junction. Anytime there's a junction, and I know nothing about electricity, it has to be in a box. He said they just taped it together. He said it's not unsafe. It's not going to make the house burn down, but it is against the law. So it has to be in a box. So he failed the install. And he said the guy knows better. You see, AG Solar has an electrician that travels around with them. This guy said he knows better. But where it's at is hard to get to, so he just took the easy way out, hoping that I wouldn't look. I am furious. My God, this just is so freaking irritating. Because this company right here cannot do their job. So I called them, and I've been on hold a long time. I was on hold for a while. Let me find it here.
Thank you for calling. An agent will be with you shortly. Please continue to hold for assistance. Thank you.
Oh, this sucks. Good Lord, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? What a pain in the butt. And this licensed electrician traveling around with them, taking shortcuts. I'd fire him and look for somebody else. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, but this inspector said that it was hard to get to, so he just took the easy way out, hoping nobody would look in the attic.
Thank you for calling. An agent.
He said most people would have put the box on the outside of the house. When he saw there wasn't a box on the outside of the house, that's when he wanted to look in the attic.
Please leave a detailed message at the tone.
This is Jimmy McFink. Your electrician that you have traveling around with you took a shortcut, so he failed the inspection. Failed the inspection 5.5 weeks into having these things put on. Because the guy said, the guy that inspected said he knew what he was doing, but it was hard to get to, so he was hoping nobody would notice. So y'all need to send an electrician out here tomorrow, which is the 11th, or today, which is the 10th. Give me a call. I should have said he knew what he was doing and took a shortcut, because that's what he said. Took a shortcut, hoping nobody would notice. He said this box they're supposed to be in would normally be on the outside of the wall. You know, but when he didn't see that box out there, he wanted to look in the attic. And then that's when he seen it was all taped together. And the inspector told me, he said, man, I'm sorry. I told him, that's not your fault. You're doing what you're supposed to do. It's not your fault, it's their fault. Anyway, if this electrician they have traveling around with them, if he's a contractor, if he's not an employee and he's just an independent contractor, I would refuse to pay him. I'd say, no, you do that job for free. We're not paying you. I sure would. Anyway, I wonder how long they're going to fart around and sit on their hands and play with themselves till they figure out when they're going to send an electrician out. I wonder how long that's going to take. Hopefully not long, because it seems like if I call, the last time I called, and they did pay the bill 3 weeks out. They paid it. You know, and they seem to do stuff when you call, but they won't freaking let you know they're doing stuff. They keep you in the dark. And that is totally, absolutely unacceptable. Do not get solar panels from these people. Get them from somebody else, if there's anybody else to get them from around here. Do not get solar panels from Ag Solar. They have a $100 or $200 or $250 referral program. I think it's $250. I wouldn't refer anybody to their crappy company for $500. Not doing it. It's a good thing I don't have high blood pressure problems. Now, I will say this. If this company hadn't to sit around and scratch their nuts for 3 weeks in the beginning, 3 weeks till they paid the inspector, and then another 2 weeks of more nut scratching while they sit around sending their own paperwork to the inspector. If they had done their job from the beginning, we would have failed this inspection at 2 weeks after the install, I'm guessing, rather than 6 weeks. That's right. Day 41 is 2 days away from 6 weeks. You cannot imagine how infuriating this is, because they did not do their job. They should make my first payment on these things, because you're supposed to have about a month from what we were told when we were sold this crap. You know, we'd probably wind up with a month where, you know, before the first payment is due when they start working. You know, but, you know, if we got to pay an electric bill, one more electric bill, and the first payment on these, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we're poor, but we're not that poor. But it's just irritating that we have to. They're just sitting up there collecting dust and not doing a damn other thing other than that. Infuriating. That's it. I'm done. See ya. Bye.